Let me get all set up here. Do 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 do. All right, all pulled up. Audio's coming in. Clear as a bell. All right, guys. So the last time we took off, we were at Mordor. Okay, it's not Mordor. It's the Deathmere, I think it's called. So let's see what this planet has to offer. Oh yeah, and we started cultivating plants to make our ship pretty. I gotta say, you know, this is probably not too far where I'd like to hang my hat. Like, look at all the real estate we have. Like, we have a nice little dock bay for our ship, and probably down there I'd probably build my nice house. Like lightning. How are you? Oh, I'm doing good, bud. How you doing, Dom? Welcome to the stream. The Boom Gang is here. Sorry, I'm never gonna stop doing that. Okay, you know, it's a little unsafe here, but you know what? I think I'll make it work. It's a sniffer. It's Sniffles. That's what I'm gonna call. That's what I'm gonna call him. It's Mr. Sniffles. Stuffed stir fry. And practicing on Neo. Oh, nice. I'll admit I didn't do any practicing when it came to that game. That game. Like, I guess you could say me dying frequently and then going back and trying to complete the level counted as practice. But yeah, I can't wait to actually go back and play this. Let me know what you guys want. Like, on that game, you guys want me to do like a small set, just a small little intro where I get to show you guys my character? Because sadly, I can't just like video capture it. Because I don't have my PlayStation hooked up to my Elgato. I still have eye wax on my eyes. Why? Why don't you ever just leave me alone? Or I can go, like I could do a small, I could do it beginning of the stream and show you guys my OP character. Well, he's still OP because I still have the save file. So, Tim Ninja, you can't stop me from having my OP character. Haha. Although I would say it's OT too, because it took me a long time to get it. Or I could go jump right into this game with a brand new character. Which I'm probably still going to do, because I would like to beat it with a brand new character. Even though I might want to... I'm probably going to need help with the... It's Sniffles! Hi, Sniffles! Sniffles doesn't like me. It's okay, I don't like you either.
Much better.
It's up to you, dude. Well, I'm still going to show you guys my OP character, so that's what I'm going to do on... February, I'm going to show you guys, because the reason I want to do it in February, so here's why. I think I might have mentioned it, but Neo 2 comes out on March 13th. So what I want to do is play Neo at the beginning of February, and then when March 13th comes in, we have the full story for the previous game, and then we'll have the new game, which we'll be experiencing, which I can't wait for. Ah, darn! Eye wax! gosh, that is like the worst thing. Like you have eye wax from when you're sleeping, and then it goes into your eye. Ow. Ow. I think there should be like eyelids that you put in your eyes every night, and it cleans your eye wax constantly. What is it? What is it, Squirtle? What did you see, Squirtle? Show me. I'm sorry, I'm gonna keep on babying my robot, Squirtle. So, I want to point out something, because I'm probably going to be mentioning this in my... Ow! Ow! You spider! How dare you strike me! I don't mind spiders, but you're darn creepy.
Huh? What'd you find?
So as I was saying, this doesn't look like a very large place to explore, so we'll probably knock this out pretty quickly.
Let's get going, BD1.
Now what? It's a funky plant.
Hey, BD1.
Yeah, I mean, aside from the monsters, this not be a too bad place to hang your hat. Or a lightsaber in this case. Door doesn't open. Shocker. Ow. What is that? What is that monstrosity? Skill point acquired. I'm awesome. I think I've just become a pest control. The exterminator for this planet. I think these are eggs. And I think this just loops us around back to... Yeah, it's pretty much right back to the start. Okay. Well, let's go up. Up to the heavens. Look, more of those freaky plants. Wow, nothing happens when I hit it. You know, I need to...
Stim?
I wonder how creative you can get with the lightsabers. Like, what other looks can you put on it. I appreciate that, actually being able to customize your lightsaber. I think we know that Respawn is they're Star Wars fans. As I can see the love and appreciation they put for this game. Curse you spiders! Leave me alone!
Stim, here!
Oh, drat! I died to a darn spider. Hang on, guys, I'm just typing out something real quick. I died again. I'm rubbish at this game. Dude, you said the same thing about Sekiro when we first started. Give us some time and you'll be a professional. You are the boom gang after all. Okay, all done. But although when I watch your gameplay, you're doing something that I don't do. You're playing with the I'm gonna actually go ahead and use my skill point. You're going in there with the I saw you do some spear gameplay, and then you were
It's okay, Grease. You'll be okay. You're with Jedi. It's safe. I'm safe.
Then you're using the dual swords. But that's not a bad thing. Is I don't like using them because the stamina gets used up too quickly. But then you can say the same thing about the Kusarigama. But the Kusarigama, I feel that you could get more hits in with it. That warrants even though it uses up a lot of your stamina, even if you use up low stance, you get more hits in with it. Then the katana definitely is good for a little bit longer range and probably more damage. But you're handling the dual swords really well, dude. I'm actually really impressed. Now, what do I want? Well, all these are gonna get leveled up eventually. I just... No. Come on, we need something cool. Oh, you're using the katanas now? You know, I'm gonna go with deflection real quick, because at least that way I can be a little bit more mobile and deflecting multiple gunfires. Well, I would say that one, I would recommend never going to well, you could go to low stance, but I find that that's a little bit more troublesome than it's worth. High stance, it has its moments, there's situations where high stance is warranted for the extra damage, but I would say the best thing to use, the best stance position to use on katana would be mid stance, because you're not going to be using up a lot of stamina. You have a decent damage output, and you have a much faster reaction to blocking. At least in my opinion. My humble opinion. So.
It's okay, Grease. You'll be okay. You're with Jedi. It's safe. I'm safe. Who's there? Oh, Cal. Whew. Are we ready to go?
I need a second.
Alright, now we need to go back. I pressed the button! Sorry, Mr. Sniffles.
Good job.
Hey, Nikki! Nerdy Nikki, what's up? Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you doing? Enough of these pesky spiders! Nothing much, just living. Glad to see you again. Nice to see you're back, buddy. Yeah, it was totally a surprise. I was not expecting my internet to be back on until next month, and I literally just go upstairs to grab some food, and my mother says, "Oh, our internet's gonna be back on tomorrow." I'm like, or not tomorrow, but tonight. I'm like, "Are you serious?" It's like, "Yep, your dad." So the story goes, my dad either phoned them, went down there and talked to them, made some sort of arrangement with them, and they got the internet turned back on. It was like 8:30 when I found out about this. I'm like, darn it! Why? I wish I would have found out about this earlier. But I'm glad to be back. I missed you guys. Anyway, aww. More cool thing is I'm on vacation now. Well, my vacation's actually technically started yesterday, because my work gives us 2 days off normally, so it's Friday, Saturday. As you guys, I think I mentioned this a couple of times on my stream, but I don't mind. Friday, Saturdays are always my days off, and I managed to get my vacation time in. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I am on vacation, and then we have Thursday, Friday. No. Wait, hang on. I'm getting my days mixed up here. So Wednesday, Thursday we have off because of Thanksgiving. So I decided, you know what? I don't want to work I want a vacation. I want a week off. And they said, yep, you're approved. So I'm like, yay! I'm on vacation now. So I don't have to be back at work till December 1st. And I'm having the best vacation ever because I get to hang out with you guys. Okay, so we... Bye-bye. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna call you Toxie. Because you spit toxin at me. Oops. I mean, I could have easily gone to, like, Hawaii or something on my vacation, but who needs to go to Hawaii? We got awesome people to hang out with here. Actually, I'd rather hang out with you guys than go to Hawaii. Not that I could actually afford to go to Hawaii. Jeez, Discord is being lit up right now. Could be better. Okay, I think I needed to draw... Do I have... No. Okay, so I can't jump up. Okay, so I can't go this way. Oh. Wait, what's that over there? It's a chest! Go do your funny thing, Squirtle.
Come back here.
What do we get? Squirrel has got a new skin! Let's take a look. I thought it said he had a new skin. Well, since I keep on naming him, since I named him Squirrel, he must. I have to have some blue on him. Huh? That looks like a path. What we got? Either that's somebody singing or someone chanting.
Practicing her craft.
She's got a nice voice, though. Okay, so I can't climb on this wall, even though it looked like we could. Alright, go up. And down. No. Because this is right where we came in. And Nick, I'm sorry, I totally missed the message. I hope everything's okay. Okay, I'm seeing that there's a path this way. Crap, I fell off. Oh, wrong way. Damn it, I did it again. Alright.
BD1, stim.
Okay, I think I found the path forward, guys. What now, BD1? Squirtle. Oh, you're looking at the flag? Yes, it's a pretty flag. It's over here. Can't you guys just leave me alone? Thanks for the other skill point.
That was close.
Ah! I got it. I got it now.
Someone was here. An outsider not from this planet.
All right. And we created a shortcut. Nice. Alright. Weird writing.
Like the Zeppo were here. Strange. This place seems abandoned, but...
Not abandoned.
You trespass, Jedi.
You must be a Night Sister. I had heard you were all dead.
Not all. Dothamir is forbidden to you. Leave at once.
Well, I'm afraid I can't do that, but perhaps we could help each other. You see, Easy. I'm not your enemy.
Your actions say otherwise.
Wait, hold on. I'm not here to...
Oh, come on.
Brothers, finish it. Your life is forfeit. This pain means nothing.
Oh, crap.
Jedi.
Can't we just, like, talk about this like two normal human beings? At least I made a shortcut before I died. Or two beings in the same pot, you know? Oh, I have a skill point I need to spend.
Finally. Glad you made
Oh,
it
would
back
you
in
knock
one
it
piece.
off? This place
There
not
were
that
some
bad,
close
even
calls
though
out
it's
there.
saturated with spiders. I think
Hold
he's
it.
scared of spiders. Alright, what do we got left? Alright, that I want. But I don't, it won't let me buy it. So I guess I think I need to grab this before I can buy it eventually, so. Either there, I have to buy a bunch of other skills and then that one will unlock for me. But I want repulse. Alright, let's go kick those guys' butt. Let's show them what a Jedi truly can do.
Help here, BD1.
Alright, here we go. Take 2.
Brothers, here! Shakes in fear.
Yep.
Nice job.
Night Brother Warrior. Wait, what? Alright, this is locked from the other side, it says. Well, I guess we'll figure out a way to get over there eventually. Oh, why am I always missing the ropes? Alright, finally we get a checkpoint. Yeah, laser fire and lightsaber.
I found you, intruder!
Probably should not mess with Jedis. I'm just saying it's not good for your health.
Die, interloper!
Oh, come on, dude!
For the night, brother.
Oh, you jerk. I couldn't even get a lock on him. Actually, it's probably my fault. I should have locked onto him right when I first saw him. But I figured since it's such a narrow path, we won't have any issues with camera, but nope. All right.
Or Knight Brothers.
Must kill this outsider.
Can I get some help?
Man, those things hurt.
Tim? Nice assist.
I coward! You don't have real power! I'll thrash you!
What were you saying?
Watch yourselves, brothers! Interloper! Was that a hit?
Yes, it was. What we got in the chest? Show me what's in the box.
Okay. Did you find something, BD1?
New Mantis paint job. Ooh. No, the adding that little bit of red actually looks cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that on.
I will avenge my brothers.
No, you won't. Oh, you want to scan it?
Nice job.
Ooh, another box.
Hey now. Something was in there.
New lightsaber switch. Macules. Shortcut unlocked. Oh, cool, bud. I'm glad I still got the boom gang with me. Oh, okay, so this does? Okay, cool. See, that was the door I was trying to open before. You know, I'm gonna actually go replenish my stock. Actually, no, I'm not. Because if I die, I go there.
Oh, fellow wanderer. I see you met the resident Knight Sister, but,
I don't trust you.
Alive. What lightsaber? No, don't hide it. That would explain your survival.
Who are you?
No one to fear. Just a traveler, studying the nature of...
I don't trust this guy.
Distinct cultures and dead philosophers.
You started
Then again, I don't
Night
trust anybody who just wears a robe.
I study many things. But yes, that Night Sister, well, she was only a child when the war came to this world. She had to watch her whole family perish.
What do you know about those ruins?
Oh, no. Ancient beyond belief. The Night Sister and her warrior kin were seduced by the power that lurks within. Avoid the ruins. Or suffer the same fate.
A Jedi fears not.
How long have you been here?
Long enough. This world provided a sanctum.
I don't know. I just don't trust this guy.
Shelter when I was weak, and enlightenment.
What do you guys think? Should you guys? Should we trust him or not? How's the game looking? You know, I had some reservations. That's a good question, Nikki. That is a good question. So I'm actually going to pause the game and talk about that. I mean, I know I pre-ordered it, but I did have my reservations. Just because of the lately of what has been coming out of EA regarding the Star Wars license, I was hesitant. I was excited, but yet like, oh no, kind of mindset. And then I started playing the first level, and I was like, I'm impressed. The graphics are well done. I like how fluent the combat is in the game. I mean, anybody can pick this up. I'm probably the worst at parrying, but I feel like if you don't need to be master at parrying because you have other mechanics in the game, like you can freeze your enemy and get hits in, or even though unless you have to you only use your force sparingly, you have to actually hit an enemy to get it back. The environment reacts to itself. Like you can see grass moving from side to side. The environment even reacts to you. You can make there's footprints. The waters are. I always point out water on video games because water is very, very hard to do. Because you're trying to put into a game a substance that is transparent and 2D. I think it's 2D. I think. And in some video games they don't do that. They try to do it the best they can, but it's just water is not easy to do. So whenever I see water very well done, I always appreciate. Like I'll give you a perfect example. So when I was playing Mass Effect Andromeda, the water, if you're on the ground, looks great, but if it's raining, it looks like bubbles are on your armor, and they don't just like run down; they just sit there. It's like your body is bubbling. So even when it's raining, I don't know if we come across. The first game was raining. First level, I think there was rain. It was too dark for me to see it. The character Cal definitely has some depth to him, so I do like that. I do like the fact that you have to earn your powers, like the big powers like Force Push. I got a feeling we're going to get more abilities as we progress, but I like the fact that the game does not just give it to you. Like, oh, we're a Jedi. Yeah, you know how to do Force Push. You know how to do this and that and this and that. You know how to do Force Jump. You actually have to earn these. One of the biggest things Joe was asking about yesterday is that... no, not yesterday. It was... I think it was Thursday? Yeah, I think it was Thursday. He was asking if we could change the lightsaber. And you can. Not just change the color of the lightsaber. You can craft it to customize it to however you want it to look. Like, you can pick it up and play it exactly as the default, or you can pick up bits and parts of the different parts of lightsaber, and you can craft it to however you want. It looks like you can pick up different colors, so you can change the color to blue, green, red. I don't know if they have... I'm pretty sure they have red, orange, you know, whatever color you want. So I'm very appreciative of that. You can customize your robot BT1 or BB1 to different colors. As I think I actually showed, I only have a few of the colors unlocked. So I have this one because of the premium content, so I can make him, because I pre-ordered, so I get pre-order bonuses. But this is the default. This one I actually discovered. I mean, I'm having it blue because I keep on calling him Squirtle. You can also make him completely red once you find it. You unlock different colors for your ship, which I actually like this one right now. You can unlock different shaders for your outfits. You can actually unlock you actually get different outfits throughout the game. Right now I only have the ponchos. And there's just a lot of different mechanics in this game that you can take advantage of. There are different terrains, and sometimes it's actually stumped me a couple of times. So in other words, this game really pay attention and tight details. However, I don't like the fact that you can customize your saber. They should also have to earn that too. Well, you don't immediately unlock it. So you actually have to unlock the workbench. You know what? Hang on, Nikki. Crap, I can't get. I don't think I can get to it right now because I'm too far away from the ship. So you eventually in the game, because I couldn't customize it. I thought you had to go into the menu to customize your lightsaber. You can't. There is no option in the menu like if you played Force Unleashed, so you can craft your customize your own lightsaber. You have to wait for that workbench to be unlocked before you can customize it. And I only had the reason I had those. I know that when it comes to holding a lightsaber, they can do different crystals, and each mod is different. But okay, that's why people can hold certain color sabers. Well, yeah. I mean, if you want to go into full depth of the Star Wars lore, each color lightsaber represents a different class of Jedi. So blue would stand for Guardian, which are it's not like the Guardians don't use the Force; they're just not completely heavy. It's more to support their melee abilities. Like they use mostly Force Push, Force Pull, and Force Jump, things that would aid them in their combat. While counselors are, I would say, like your mid-class, where they use the Force, the lightsabers, but they're not heavy into the combat. They use mostly the Force and mostly try to solve things peacefully as much as possible. Whereas the Sentinels are the ones who are heavy in the Force. They use it more than they do the lightsaber. They also try to resolve the Jedi that's called in for negotiations for the most part, because they use they have, I guess I'm basing my knowledge off the KOTOR. They have a higher intellect, so they would be much, I guess, more diplomatic than your counselors. They're diplomatic to a point. So if you guys want a good idea of counselors, Qui-Gon Jinn was a counselor, but he's probably not the best example of that because he actually did things that were outside the Jedi Order's rules a little bit. But I think there's a lot of people who play these games. At least I'm not going to say everyone, but there's going to be a fair amount of people who will look at this game and like, hey, this game looks fun, I'm going to pick it up. And they're not going to know anything about the lore or anything about the backstory of Star Wars. So, and that's kind of one of the nice things about this game. I see. Shared you on PlayStation and Twitter. I retweeted what you. Oh, thank you, Dom. I appreciate it, bud. But no, you don't immediately get to customize your lightsaber. The only reason I was able to customize my lightsaber early is because I had a pre-order bonus. The pre-order bonus is what was the craftable stuff I had. So I don't think you can immediately customize your character because I could not do it. It did not give you this option when you start the game. You have to progress a certain point into the game before you're able to do any customizations. Oh, I also have a skill point. Great. And there is no like real big level up in this game. You don't like go, okay, level 1. Oh, now you're level 20. Like in other types of games, all you do is grab skill points and get more skills. And that's actually something I more appreciate because it'd be so easy to go up on like level 12. Let's just say this is going to be level 20, a round number, and go through the game and being kind of OP and not taking much damage. And I like there's bosses in this game that will challenge you. Like we died how many times to that frog in the first game? I think it was like 8 times. And finally we had kind of like, I think it was it was yesterday. Everyone was like, Wookiee, just stay in that little crevice and just keep on hitting him. And we ended up doing that. I even died doing that. So I love, and there's definitely enemies that will challenge you. There are more tactical enemies like purge troopers. You're gonna want to try to parry them if you don't have if you don't have any force to. Enemies I find is a little too OP, if I'm being honest, because you can freeze them, run behind them, get a bunch of hits in, and kill them. You don't have to worry about parrying. So, and that I feel it is a little bit OP, and that it takes away from parrying. But you know, it's still your choice. You can either use the force to freeze your enemy, or you can use parries if you want to get really good at it. I just happen to not be that good at it. So I kind of use force freeze a lot, and make short work of the purge troopers. Now, the first boss, I actually challenged Joe on this. I said, if you get this game, I challenge you to see if you can beat the Inquisitor first. If you can actually beat her at the first time you meet her, because I don't think you can, but I want to see if he can do it. You also, I think you can unlock another type of lightsaber, which is a dual lightsaber. Which, if you look at the history of Jedi and those who use dual lightsaber, the bow staff lightsabers, or double lightsaber, yeah. Most Jedis don't use that because they found it was a little too troublesome. Only a select handful of Jedi ever truly mastered that lightsaber. It's cool looking, but in the lore, only a handful of Jedi have actually been able to master that. I think the only movie-based Jedi that we saw, well, he's not even a Jedi, he's a Sith, was Darth Maul. But there are other Jedis who actually were able to master that weapon. But you can, it looks like you can unlock that's what the knowledge I've heard is that you can unlock a double lightsaber. Now, I don't know if that's true, but it'd be interesting if we can, because it'll definitely change the playstyle up a little bit here. I do, so, what else? So we talked about environment, we talked about graphics. Oh, including graphics. The hair mechanic on the graphics, it looked absolutely amazing. Like, there's only been a handful of games I've actually praised on hair alone, because it's so easy to make your character's hair just not move and not react. But in The Witcher 3, your hair reacts. In Neo, your hair reacts. You actually can see your hair move. Like, if you stay still for a minute, you actually see the wind moving your hair a little bit. So I do appreciate that. The facial animations for your character and alien species looks absolutely polished. Like, I wish whoever designed the graphics and the characters on this game was working on Andromeda, because I feel like they would be able to take Andromeda to like the next level if they did. Even though I still love Andromeda, but I cannot deny that that game had a serious amount of issues that needed to be done before release. And I feel like that game should have still been supported, but I don't think they were supporting that game anymore. Because we don't even get all the Pathfinders there, you know. We still are missing, I think, the Quarians and one other race. I can't remember. No, because we have Krogan. And I'm talking about Andromeda, I'm sorry. Let's not talk about Andromeda. We're talking about Star Wars. And I like here's another thing I like. I like the fact that they don't throw the movies dead set on you. That they could have just almost copy and pasted it. And I appreciate games that, you know, they tell you, okay, this is what happened because of Order 66. But they're not like dredging the content with it. They're letting the story unfold in the way they want, and not trying to say, well, because of Order 66, because of this and this, and they're just keeping it on a rail based on the all on the movies. They are taking elements from the movies and playing it perfectly into the game, so it has a chance to follow its own path, and I like that. So to answer your question, Nikki, I'm enjoying the game. I'm immediately impressed. We're still. I feel like we're still early on in the game, and I'm impressed. And I hope that EA is actually sitting at their desk with a notepad and taking notes. Like, oh, you can do that? Okay. That actually works? Okay. Oh, okay, that's amazing. Remember that. Because everyone, when they were doing Battlefront and all the macro transactions, everyone was beating them over the head like, dude, you're an idiot. And then what was it? God of War, Santa Monica Studios, and other game creators were telling them that, yeah, there's a market for single-player video games. And you're the ones that are just trying to corner the market on microtransactions here. So I hope EA learns a valuable lesson and keeps this up. And I am very appreciative of Respawn.
How do you know so much about the Night Sister?
Observation. I've seen many things since coming here.
I don't trust this guy.
Must it mean something? Too many great minds have gone astray in pursuit of order.
I gotta get going.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't jump that high. Yeah.
Clap, clap. Honestly, yeah. I honestly enjoy talking about video games. Oh, I do too. I can talk about video games all day long. I am highly passionate about video games, and it burns me. It rubs me the wrong way when I hear people taking the thing that's brought me so much joy and so much happiness, and they're taking my passion. They're taking the thing that means a lot to me, and they're screwing it up. So it's not like, it's kind of like a personal attack in a way, because I love video games so much. Like when I was in high school, I was thinking about my career path, and I was telling everyone, like, yeah, I'm gonna be a game developer. And then I did like research. I'm like, oh, I have to do all of this. So it was like a crap ton of things I had to do before. You get different opinions or listen to others' opinions just based off of their friends. It's like, damn it, play the game yourself. Exactly. So that's another thing, is I get into party chats with a lot of people and they're like, oh, this game sucks. I'm like, why does it suck? And the number one thing I hear is like, because this person designed it. I'm like, so you're based. So I'm just gonna say this name because they're no longer making the game anymore, the franchise anymore. It's Sly Cooper. It's like Sly Cooper sucked. I'm like, why does Sly Cooper suck? Because Suzaku designed it. It wasn't done by Sucker Punch. I'm like, so you're basing it because Suzaku purchased the franchise from Sucker Punch because Sucker Punch didn't want this license anymore and they wanted to move on to other pastures and they had no intention of making any more games. Yeah. Well, I hate to say this, but dude, you're an idiot. Why am I an idiot? Because I've actually played the game, and the game actually has good merits. The graphics are well done. It does look like an improved comic book graphic, but it still looks much more improved. The mini games and the bosses are fun to play. They got all the original voice actors to do the voice acting. The story is compelling, and all in all, it's a very enjoyable game. And I hear nothing but dead silence, and then they move on to the next topic. I'm like, don't. To me, it's like the old saying, "Don't judge by a book by its cover." So if you see a book that has a crappy cover on it, but you open it up, and it ends up to being the most grandest adventure or the best book you've ever read, versus one that looks nice, the outside looks nice, but inside the story sucks, you know. And it does kind of irritate me a bit when I hear. So here's another thing. So Neo, I love, and this is a perfect example. So I love playing Neo. I can't get when I was really heavy into it, I couldn't get enough. Like I would play that for nothing but months upon ends on end. And I hear people saying, "Well, this game sucks. The graphics suck." Like you do know, there's 3 states of graphics because the system couldn't handle the graphics they wanted. I never said this to them. I just watched because that was the title of their video. It was very clickbaity. This game sucks. This game is trash. And they're talking about the moveset. They're talking and things. I'm like, you can actually do this, right? There's a block button, right? I'm like just picking everything everything they're saying apart, and then and then the video they are constantly just reiterating everything they've said over and over again. I'm like, okay, if you're trying to give a review or trying to give your opinion, it's better if you actually be a little bit more on the technical side or the detailed side of your discussion versus just repeating the same the same sentences over and over and over again to knock your point across. I'm not saying that you're not entitled to your opinion. I respect your opinion. I just don't share your opinion, you know? Okay, so here's a workbench, I think. So here, Nikki, this is what I was trying to, what I was talking about. I think. Oh, just found out we can get a dual blade. But I do like the animations for this game, whether going to a loaded screen or inventory bag. Well, the load screen is kind of irritating because to me, I'm staring at a black screen watching this little thing go over and over. The only reason I say that is because we are now in 2019. The reason I say we're now in 2019 is because it was something that was kind of like the norm for older gen games. Got a hair in my microphone. Is that was something you were used to, but even some other games would actually stick a picture while the load bar would go across. But it's kind of just dull and boring when you have to watch, especially when you're dead and you have to wait to respawn. It's really boring to watch a black screen while you wait for your screen to load up again. So I would rather them put like an image, and in that image, like there's someone talking, telling you more about the lore in case you're not versed in Star Wars or something. Now, here's my question. Can I turn this into a single-bladed lightsaber? Yes, I can. So... Okay, cool. I will be right back, guys. Alright, here we go. So you definitely can switch between a lightsaber and regular lightsaber. But you know, I wonder since, can you manufacture both sides of it, or is it gonna have to be a duplicate? But here's the thing, I don't know if I really want a dual lightsaber. I just want to check. I want to check something. I'm just checking something real quick. I don't want that lightsaber. I'm just going to skip it now. So if it's just me. I just don't really want it. So if I mean, at least you guys know where you can get the dual lightsaber. I don't want it. I never liked using dual lightsabers. So I'm hoping I didn't get a checkpoint and it saved my progress on when I got the dual lightsaber. If it does, oh well. But it looks like it's getting a dual lightsaber might be completely optional. Darn it! Oh well. I'll live with it.
Help! Stim!
Ow.
Hi, BD1.
Looks like you can go in there, but... But yeah, the animations in this game are really well done. But I still would have to gripe a little bit about the,
Someone was drawn to something here. Energy from the ruins?
Still here, buddy, just enjoy. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Delay combo. Oh, I don't think you can skip it. Same, bro. I gave up with Neo for tonight. I'm sorry I defeated you. I'm sorry I made the Boom Kim go boom. Alright.
Red comes from below.
Stim, here!
A solid hit. Break his guard. Brothers, stand with me. I struck the Jedi. Your life is over.
I don't think I'm actually going to use the dual lightsabers much. The double lightsabers, sorry. Ow.
None will stand before us.
That's okay. It's 1 a.m. time to chill. Methinks. Yeah. Yeah. Relaxation. I think as a part of the game, maybe, that you unlock it. I just don't like the dual lightsaber. And I wish I could like just unequip it completely and just go back to what I really originally had.
You cannot defeat our might. Die, interloper! You cannot break me!
No, but I can kill you.
Kill the intruder! He will fall before us. Kill this trespasser!
BD1?
He's recovering. Attack! You are weak, outsider. I will avenge them all.
No, you won't.
Interloper!
And didn't I unlock a shortcut? Yes, I did. I'm not asking for a review. All I'm asking is, what do you give the combat out? I would give it definitely 10 out of 10. It's really fun and very, very fluent, very user-friendly.
I like your enthusiasm. But Dathomir demands more than wit or will.
Sometimes it does, but the only difference, only similarity I would say with Sekiro in this game is the fact that you have unblockable attacks. Easier or harder than Sekiro? I would say easier. That's the last question. I don't mind questions. Ask away. I think I would have to go down. I mean, X marks the spot. I thought that was a rope. But if you saw, I just went right through it. Alright, I mean, that's where we got the dual lightsaber. I feel like if you have a double lightsaber, sorry, not dual, that you should be able to,
BD1?
No offense, but Death Stranding is a bit bland for my liking. No, dude, I understand. I mean, I still enjoy it, but that is something I will say about the game is that that is one mistake I think Kojima made with the game is there's no life. It's just you and the terrain. At first, you're like, oh, this is great, this is nice. And then after you progress a little bit and you keep on doing all the deliveries, you would kill for a freaking wolf at some point. Like, the only time you have interaction with anything is holograms of somebody telling you what to do. And then they throw in pretty much Kojima this, like, hey, I have this really cool soundtrack. Let me play it. And he puts his soundtrack, his music collection into the game, which is all copyright. So I had to constantly turn off the audio because I don't want to get claimed for it. Two, I don't enjoy the music that much. It's all too sad and like. You know what it reminds me of? You guys ever watched the movie, the TV show Hulk back in I think it was like the 70s version? At the very end, he's trying to hitchhike a ride, and you hear just like the song, the sad song that Hulk is like, I'm so lonely, and I'm walking. Please, will I ever stop being the Hulk? You know what? Watched it. That's kind of what I feel like when I'm playing the game. It's like I'm pretty much the Hulk, just waiting for my next ride. So, I feel like he made a small, like, I understand he's trying. It's supposed to be kind of like a sadder story, but some uplifting music wouldn't be too bad at times. And I feel like the shower sequence is maybe a little too much. I have never played that game, so I have no basis to judge it. But I would say it's just too empty in that world. Like, I would kill for some mosquitoes, for crying out loud. Only bug we seem to have is like these little worms that people eat, which is weird enough. No, I mean in real life, like it's... Oh, you mean like a delivery boy? Yeah. I do feel that way. I mean, I know that Kojima said he didn't want this as being a shooter game. Death Stranding did not to be a shooter game, but there's just not enough mechanics in the game that would... Like, the only thing is, like, you don't want to damage your packages. That's, like, the only thing. It's like, I don't care about my health. Oh, my arm's missing? I need to deliver these packages. Oh, I have a piece of I have a rock stuck in my side. No, packages are more important. Oh, I have a piece of wood drives right through my arm. No, I got to deliver the packages. So it's very relaxing. I'll give it that. It's very relaxing. The graphics are beautiful. But aside from that, it's just more like The Order. Apparently, Kojima is only getting praise because of fanboys, and people are scared to tell the truth about the game because they will get backlash. I don't care. Like, I'll probably do my review, and if I have like 1,000 freaking people in my chat comments saying that I don't know what I'm talking about, or hey, stop bashing on Kojima and stuff like that, I don't care. I'm gonna give my opinion one way or the other. I'm not a Kojima fanboy. Like, I only have one Metal Gear Solid game in my collection. I've only because it was produced by Konami, and Kojima was part of Konami, was Castlevania, Lords of Shadows 1 and 2, and Death Stranding. That's it. So I'm definitely not a Kojima fanboy at any sense of the word. So I'm not afraid to say, Kojima, you messed up a little bit on this, but even though it is a polished game, it's still beautiful to look at. It's just you made some mistakes there, sir. And Kojima's best friends with the CEO of the Japanese company, and that the CEO is a cameo in the game, but it gives reviews plus what they give that game out of 40. I don't have a rating that high. My rating system is a 1 out of 10. 10 is being the absolute best Wookiee seal of approval, or 1, which is absolute garbage. And I've only rated, I think, one game that I gave it actually a 2 because it was so funny, which was Death Stranding 2. The CEO gave the game 40 out of 40 because they are... What? They are bum chums? Oh, okay. I mean, don't get me wrong. Even if I was a fanboy, I wouldn't like. Let me give you a perfect example. Like Corey Bylog. I'm a big fan of his work, mainly because I played God of War. So I should say I'm just a God of War fanboy. But Corey Bylog did a very good job. But I'm not afraid to say, you know, hey, you did. There's a mistake on this, or hey, there was a mistake on this. Try to treat that better. Like I'm not afraid to say my opinions. You know. But that's something I feel like not that I'm down dissing fanboys or anything. You guys are free to like and be fans of whatever you want. But I feel like people don't fully understand when people give reviews, as they think that people are being too mean or too harsh on a game. That's not the case. They are giving their honest to God opinion. And they're not saying it to be mean. They're not saying it to hurt anybody. They're saying it so the next game will be improved upon. Without reviews, people would assume that you are absolutely the best in the world. The game is the best in the world, when it's actually it's actually garbage because you didn't make those improvements. You don't know about those improvements. Then you're just going to continue stumbling across. Like Neo, for example, at the moment, I hate dying, and it's frustrating, but it's a good game to me. Well, yeah, I mean, but that's kind of the whole point of Neo, that you're supposed to die. You know, it's pretty much Dark Souls. You know, I use the Dark Souls meme, prepare to die, or I say prepare to cry, because that's just kind of the formula they went with, and I appreciate that. But when you But I'm not going to sit here and say the game is absolutely perfect. There are definitely issues that need to be ironed out, and which they did iron out a little bit on Neo 2, just from the beta I played. But just like, let's say if I was a Ninja Team fanboy, I would, even though I'm a fan of Team Ninja, I would still give my honest opinion, because I feel that is something that needs to be done, so the next game can be improved on. Well, they all have to be done anyway. Maximum life increase. Cool. Glad I chose it. Dropped a like for you. Oh, hey, Otaku. What's up, bud? I appreciate it. How you doing, bud?
Movement. Pay for the Jedi sins. And him. Die, interloper.
Crap.
Cannot stand against our might.
But no, just because. Just like, for instance, I'm a big Halo fan, but I'm not gonna be sitting here, you know, playing a Halo game that is absolute garbage and saying that it's not garbage. I'm like, I have Halo! I want another Halo! Shares you on stream and shares your stream on YouTube. Well, thanks, bud. I really appreciate it. You're amazing, bud. But I don't want to keep having crappy Halo games, so I'm going to say, hey, you screwed up here, bud. You made a mistake here. Please fix issues 1 through F, you know?
Trigger is down there. Fight with me, brother. Yes. this outsider.
Solid hit! Come on, fight!
That's what I'm doing. I don't know, I feel like... Oh, wait. I think that's just... I think that's where we were. Maybe.
Need a stem. Time for a stem. That feels better.
All right. But no, that's just kind of the whole point. I feel like the whole point of reviews is that if you don't review a book or a TV show or a movie, the people aren't going to know if that something needs to be improved on. Okay, so that basically just loops us around to the beginning. This is very weird. All right. All right, so I'm kind of lost here. So I don't think we can progress any further. Because that leads us right back to where we started. This loops us right back around to where we were. But again, guys, like I said, that's just my opinion. So yeah, that's exactly where we just started from. So, in order to get there, we need to figure out a way to get there. But we can't get there because we don't have an ability that allows us to get there. So, I think we're going to have to come back here because I don't think there's anything else I can until I have an ability called Force Jump. So I've already figured that out. We're going to get Force Jump in this game. I just don't remember how to get back.
Outsider! You cannot break me!
Quick, help!
Who is that? Your blows are weak.
And I'm out of stems.
Break his guard. The Jedi is in pain. You cannot defeat our might. Finish this. Nothing stands against us, brother.
Actually, I'm just trying to... Right now, I'm trying to find my way back. Yeah. Well, there's certain abilities you need to grab before you progress, but I feel like they give you those abilities, you just need to find them first.
Fight me, you coward! Move in, brother!
You know you cannot win.
Can I get some aid? Stim? Thanks.
I see you, outsider!
All right.
Die, interloper! Death is coming for you.
Stim!
I see you, outsider!
What a coincidence. I can see you too.
Will fall before us. Do not let up.
I must kill this outsider!
Wow, I didn't even give him a chance to finish his sentence. How rude of me. Okay, so that leads me to that. I am so confused. This force is strong with me, indeed. Especially after I had a bean burrito.
Mind the drop. You never know what you'll find in the pits of Dathomir.
Tell me where to go, you creepy old man. Okay, we can't do that. Crying out loud. The force is failing me right now. I go below, it takes me right back to one of these ports, so... Like, why would it even allow you to go here if you haven't unlocked a way to progress? There's gotta be a way of going around, subverting this and actually unlocking the ability. I mean, this rope looks like something I can climb on, but I go right through it every time I jump on it. And it says, don't forget to drop down. But we already dropped down, and it just loops us around. I mean, unless I'm missing something in this room. Stop flinging your poo! Nasty.
I need to stand better.
I mean, this looks like a hole we can go through, but it won't let me go through it. Here we go up. Leads us right back to here. Right where we started. See? Oh, there's ropes right there. So let's just go back. Crap.
Get the intruder!
I'm not dealing with you guys. Bye. So, you know what? We're gonna go to Kashyyyk. Because at least it's not a very far place to go. So, we need to have force jump in order to do it. So, I think we're gonna have to go to Kashyyyk to get force jump. Because that's the only other planet we can right now go to is Kashyyyk.
Picking our next destination? Follow your instincts.
Dongos, FO, Kashyyyk. Home of the Wookiees. Doesn't look very big, does it?
When this is all over, I think it'll be time to settle down, you know, fall in love, start a family.
Love? You?
Yeah, you think a guy like me doesn't know love?
I bet you're gonna tell me.
Let me tell you, it's the best, but a lot of work. It needs admiration, devotion, attraction, and respect.
Grease, That's actually very insightful.
Yeah, well, it comes with experience. Can't look this good and not steal a few hearts.
I bet.
Time to land. Get up here.
Question is, why do I have to be up there to help you land this ship?
Oh, tell me we're not running that blockade.
Oh, only as a last resort. I've rigged the Mantis' transponder to transmit Imperial signals. Hey, Grease.
Yeah,
Keep your power signature low and act like we belong.
just like Braca. No sweat. I don't need another set of hands. Just please keep your eye on the scanner.
All right.
Please.
All right.
All right.
Rude, dude.
I don't see anything.
You're preoccupied with something on the ground. We're clear.
Well, the force failed me. Well, at least there, anyway.
That doesn't look good.
The Empire is devouring Kashyyyk for its natural resources. Wookiees have been enslaved. Or displaced.
It's the giant tree. That's where I live, guys.
That was a close one, kid.
Or at least I used to before all this happened.
Guerrilla fighters, Wookiees and off-worlders ambushing an Imperial convoy.
Walkers approaching their position.
Tarful could be with them.
Awful could be anywhere. Like deep in the ground, like we're gonna be if we get caught up in that battle down there.
We don't have any other options, and they'll die without our help.
So what's your plan?
Sabotage. We used to scrap walkers on Braca. I'll just jack one.
Get a load of the kid. He thinks we're back in the Clone Wars.
Captain, get us near those walkers.
Wait, what?
Listen, those walkers double as troop transport, so once you get inside, be careful.
For no freeze grease to work his magic.
Hey, do me a favor. Stay alive down there.
I'll add it to the plan.
This kid.
Right, if you're jumping, you better do it now, kid.
You ready for a swim, BD?
Of course he's ready for a swim. He's Squirtle. Squirtle. See? That's why I call him Squirtle.
You ready to do this?
So, we're taking control of a mammoth. We're taking control of that. Man, that thing looks rusty. I hope we don't get squashed.
Now, how do we get on top?
Maybe like that?
I'll be more careful.
How long have these things been down here? Even I know it takes a while for vines to grow.
Now where?
Just keep jumping. The Force will guide you, sir.
Let's finish this. Yes, we keep going. Let's climb to the top.
Okay.
There's no pulse. Your turn to report fatalities.
Don't worry about pulse, guys.
Smash him. Okay, I'm done. You're mine. Hurry, get him.
Well, that's not good. I don't have any stems.
Reading a new ship on scanners. They brought more firepower than we thought. How's our hull looking? Badly damaged. We're at 70% integrity and falling. That should still be enough to stop out these insurgents. Keep us steady. Yes, sir. Got one. Whew. Bet they didn't see that coming. And my family came here on vacation once. Before the Empire? Yeah. Weird to be back like this. It's just a job, kid. Don't overthink it. Huh?
Can't believe that actually worked. Okay, throttle.
Report. What's happening over there? You're in violation of Imperial Protocol
shut that guy up?
207. Stand down or we won't have...
Better.
I love DT1.
Let's do this. That's the blasters. You said it. Got it.
Cool. You guys will be in one of these things. One of the only time I'm happy to be inside an Empire device.
Hey! Who are you?
Someone who just brought
no
that
one?
out to the table. Who are
Isn't
you?
that the crazy guy
Someone
from the
making
movie?
Empire angry. We're advancing on an imp landing pad up ahead. With my fire support.
Copy that. Let's make them even angrier.
This is what happens when you mess with the Wookiees. Stay off our homeworld.
Took out the bridge. There's Lenny. They just keep coming.
is so cool. Oh, I like those ships. At least I had one when I was a kid, I think.
It's headed for us. Can you do anything? Hold on!
Yeah, isn't the little droid, can you do anything? What is he supposed to do? Make it go away? You're the Jedi! Why don't you use force push to direct it?
Yeah, I'm okay. You all right? No, we are not doing that again.
You
I don't
just
know.
wrecked a perfectly good walker. Got a name?
Cal Kestis,
Saw Gerrera. What are you doing on Kashyyyk?
looking for
This
somebody.
must have been before he goes
What are you doing
crazy.
here?
My companions and I came to Kashyyyk to disrupt Imperial supply lines. So, who are you looking for?
A Wookiee chieftain named Tarful.
Tarful is impossible to find. There's a reason he's evaded the Empire for this long.
He's a freedom fighter?
He's the freedom fighter.
He's a well-known
A
actor.
symbol of the Wookiee
Yes, he
resistance.
is. I've seen
President
the
Empire.
actor come around a lot in a lot of movies.
Grease? This is Saul.
How you doing?
The one
What do you
the one
want with
that's
Tarful?
just a few that are sticking in my
Jedi
head
business.
are like Phone Booth. He
Jedi.
played a detective who was trying to negotiate the guy to come out of the booth. He played
Get over
in.
The master gave it to me.
This pad supports an Imperial refinery that runs on Wookiee slave labor. Intel suggests that some of the captives there are guerrilla
Species, a
fighters.
movie.
I should help them. One of them might know how to contact
Oh, yes, he did. He was playing. He was the
Wait a minute, hold
psychic,
on, wait a
wasn't he?
minute.
Yeah.
Manus works
I haven't
wonders
thought
on
about
his
that
great
movie in a
ship,
while.
excellent pilot.
Um,
But it is not
he
built
played
for close
as
support.
another cop
We'll
in
stay
the
here and
movie.
monitor transmissions. With a bit of luck, we'll intercept any distress calls.
Oh, what was it? It was with Arnold
While Lieutenant and I
Schwarzenegger.
will scout ahead to prepare the attack. Join us
I
when
don't
you're ready.
remember.
Go, go.
But yeah, he's been around in a lot of movies.
Glad you're all right.
Yeah, good to see you too. This place is a dump.
Your plan
Hey,
worked.
hey, don't you be calling
And now
my
you need to
homeworld
follow
a
suit.
dump.
What do you think of Saul's plan?
He's fighting a losing battle. I doubt freedom for the Wookiees is his only goal.
He seems trustworthy.
He might prove to be. But there's more going on here than we know.
And don't
Cheeky,
forget the
ain't
Empire
he?
fights dirty.
Yeah.
Watch your tail in that refinery, kid.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
If you're not ready to leave, don't bother me.
Have either of you heard the Parsons?
Rumors and cantinas, but not much to go on.
They call them radicals. Yeah, I heard the Empire's got bounties on their heads.
Should I be worried about the bounties?
Huh. I doubt it. War zones are bad for business.
If the rumors are even true.
Oh, we actually got some plants already. Nice. Enhanced force recovery. We're gonna go with force recovery. Then we have one more skill we can acquire. No, I like the fact we actually can run around in the ship. That kind of reminds me a little bit more of KOTOR. Are you eating enough? You guys look a little thin to be Wookiees.
Things are even worse here than on Zepho.
Did you say Zepho?
I used to live there before the Empire came. Do you know it?
Yeah, I've been. It's horrible what happened.
We weren't able to fight back, but here, with the Wookiees, we have a chance. Thank you for standing with us.
You're welcome. I'm a Wookiee myself. Well, the character's not, but I'm a Wookiee myself.
If anything goes wrong with this
A Wookiee Jedi.
Mari's mapped out the
We're so rare.
The Empire won't have.
Saul should be at the other end of this trench.
Are they starving the Wookiees? I mean, well, the Wookiees were enslaved, but I'm just looking at the Wookiees compared to the other video games. They're a little bit bigger. Oh, crap. I didn't even see that. I need to look out where I'm going.
Scanning again? No way across. Maybe something around here can help.
Oh, that's not what I meant to do. So that's something I guess I could use, but I can't. How do you not have force grab, dude?
Like a technician's bench.
Oh, giant spider. Giant spider.
Stim, now. I need help. BD1?
Big spider, gone. All gone. And you wonder why Wookiees are so awesome warriors. We have big, giant spider things like that.
How much current can you conduct? Well, with this transformer, I bet you can short-circuit Imperial tech.
Overcharge.
Hey, BD1. Just checking on you.
Alright, how do I... Okay. Okay.
Let's try it.
Okay, I think I get this now. Although I don't see how we're supposed to go to the other side because it only goes one way.
Need to overcharge this. Good work.
I don't get that. Because you can't go up.
Got to overcharge this.
So... What's up there, I wonder? Hey, Willie, what's up, bud? How's it going? Okay, it's a force field. We can't go that way. Perfect.
Thank you.
I guess those are our firebugs.
Good job.
Flame beetle. Close. Come on, go straight.
Jedi, over here.
There we go. I'm pretty good. I had to restart my stream this morning 4 times, but I just kept streaming with a smile. George of the Jungle, right? Yeah, George of the Jungle. I didn't even hit a tree. Yeah, sometimes that happens, but I mean, sometimes the internet, your bandwidth may be going a little too much. Might be
Imperial sap refinery lies dead ahead.
Overtaxed.
What does the Empire want with tree sap?
Nothing good. They refine the sap into a powerful compound, and they're rushing to expand production.
We have to stop them.
That's the plan. We don't know their end game, but they spread themselves too thin. This map we recovered proves it.
Here you go, bud.
These refineries double as brutal prison camps. We use those cutters to create a distraction, while you take your lightsaber and free the Wookiees inside. We need their help to stop the Empire.
Understood.
Watch yourself in there.
You hear that? Said he needs my help. Come on, buddy.
Free the Wookiees! That takes us right back to where we were.